Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Luna the Book Moth. This is the prologue for my book, Mornstar, the Maiden Voyage. Please don't re-upload my videos, and enjoy! Mornstar, the Maiden Voyage, by Evelyn Brown. I stood thinking, watching the other children playing in the gardens. I was not welcome in their games, so I thought. The sky stretched on forever. The cloud cover was so thick that you couldn't see the earth below, but rather the edge of the sun disappearing into it. Someone comes behind me, but still I stand, letting the wind blow through my short red-brown hair and watching the sun.
Princess?
What is required of me?
Your presence is requested by the king, your majesty.
Very well.
Shall I escort you, my lady?
If you would, thank you. And together we were off. It was the helmsman who had spoken. He was a kind man, one of the only people who were kind to me. He led me up the stone paths that broke the green of the grass and moss. Up we went until we reached a giant copper dome with a spire on top. We came inside and saw a shimmering control room. The king sat on his throne in the middle of the room, and I was brought before him. You summoned me?
Princess Mornstar, there is something I would like you to see. Follow, if you would.
He gave me orders like I was some servant. My own father hated me, but to not follow him would disregard direct orders, and I would be punished. I followed him down a series of stairs that led deep beneath the city. It was dark. The stones were cold upon my hand as I reached out to feel where I was. My father held a torch to light ahead, but I was left in the dark.
Are you loyal to me, Princess Mornstar?
I would do anything for you. This was a strange question, and very random. It rang in my mind for the remainder of the journey. Through series of tunnels and stairs intertwining, I followed him, until they finally led out into a great room filled with cool, dim light. What is this place?
This is the heart chamber.
A great crystal lit the whole room, each of its faces shimmering with shining light. It was truly a sight to see, yet still I was confused. Why have you brought me here?
Do you remember how every royal member of this family had a piece carved from this heart?
The king's crest.
Yes, the king's crest. And do you remember how a piece was never carved for you?
Yes, but Mother gave me hers when she died.
Yes, she did. But when every royal member died, their king's crest was returned to the heart. Because of what was done, the heart will not obey me.
You need my king's crest?
Not just that. To regain the loyalty of the heart, it seems someone loyal to me must enter the heart.
This is why. This is why he asked the strange question. I clutched my king's crest close to my chest. I shook my head, and my short hair danced in the dark. Never! I would do anything else, but not this.
I feared it would come to this.
My father had guards already stationed down here, and ordered them to hold me. He took my king's crest from my helpless frame.
Such a pity. Still, it might help if we simply throw it in.
My father tossed my king's crest toward the heart. I fought against the guards and ran to catch it. Time stood still as all eyes were on me and my king's crest. Every clatter of stones reverberated throughout the room. I felt its smooth shape in my hands as I caught it. Time resumed. I had only a moment to admire my stone when I felt something happening. The heart! The heart was pulling me in! I turned to look at my crazed father as the heart reached out with blue light and coiled around me. He was smiling like a madman. Help me! My father laughed a great booming laugh.
If I can't be the greatest king, then I shall be the last. No other king shall come from me. They shall die with me.
I was being swept along the floor by the blue light. Run! Don't do it! Run and live! I had never screamed so loud in my life, and it left me with no voice. Despite my cries, the guards stood their ground. The blue light was now around my eyes. I quickly put my king's crest back on before being absorbed by the stone. In a swirl of light, I woke up and found myself inside my new crystal prison. I watched as my father put my king's crest to a control panel and activated me. Pain. Bleeding, burning, excruciating pain. It hurt so badly that I screamed despite having lost my voice. They could not see me. They could not hear me. I only existed in terrible anguish while I watched them die.